Hi, it's Linda Adler-Kastner, Program Chair for 4C's 2016. As you know, the Taking Action workshops are going to be a really important part of 4C's 2016. These are going to be workshops offered during the day on Thursday and Friday where you can bring concerns and leave with strategies for action. In order to model the kinds of action-taking strategies that you'll be able to develop at 4C's 2016, I'm going to talk to Steve Parks, who's going to talk us through a problem that he named and narrowed, that he built alliances for, that he framed messages on, that he decided to make an action plan, and that he's changed policy with. So welcome, Steve.
Thank you. Very, very happy to be here.
Excellent, thanks. So why don't you just talk to us about the problem that you encountered and what you did to sort of solve it?
All right. Well, actually, this is a problem that my friend Eli Goldblatt and myself both had, which is soon after we arrived at Temple, we came up with this very grandiose name of Writing Beyond the Curriculum, which was like theoretically informed, had this rich, manifold set of meanings and possibilities. The thing about it was it was so full of possibilities that it was hard to know where to start. And we also were in the situation where a lot of people were trying to pull it in ways that they thought it should go. So we decided that what we would do is we would narrow our focus down to like one particular task that we know we could achieve, and then use the lessons learned and the partnerships developed from that to kind of think through how we might build out from that. So we took a course. One of the things we faced was that the English department itself didn't have any courses that had a community component to it. So we had a big name and we had no courses. So we took a course called Developing Prose Style, which I think had been put in place as sort of our version of an advanced composition course. And we tweaked the phrase developing to mean helping writers in the community develop as writers. So we kind of misinterpreted the title, and then Eli and I would teach it. And we taught it as a community partnership course where we would use all the partnerships we were developing in Kensington and North Philly, across the street from Temple and all the way, out by the stadiums. That was the course the partnerships ran through. That was the course the students read the theory. That was the course they began to edge out into the community. So we spent, I'm old now and my memory's going, but I feel we spent a couple years just teaching the course over and over. And then there became this moment where our college was asking our department to redefine all of our courses. And my memory is that the chair was not overly thrilled about this. It seemed like busy work to him. But to Eli and I, this was a great opportunity because we could take a course description, which in the catalog is 5 sentences, maybe 4. And by tweaking the first 2 sentences, we could authorize our whole writing beyond the curriculum in the department, in the college, in the core curriculum. So what happened is I ran into our chair in the hallway. And he said to me, "So Steve, you teach this course a lot. What do you think the description should be?" And by then, when I spoke, I had a whole chorus of voices coming through me. I had the dean who was supporting the answer. I had all the community partnerships. I had people in the provost office who liked what we were doing. I had grantors who were giving us money. So that when I said this one thing, it was actually a bunch of people saying it. And I said, oh, well, we could just change it to this. And I think I added the word community, or I can't remember now. And he's like, okay, cool. And for him, it was this 2-minute conversation, a very tiny policy change to him. But to us, it was this pivotal moment, right? Because now we had a course. And from a course, we could say we had students. And from students, we could say we have a partnership program where our partners worked with students through this course, which then opened up more grant money. And the course wasn't the only thing because we used the course to think through what type of partnership we wanted, what type of work we wanted students to do, how we wanted the work to circulate. But by the time I left Temple, I think we had $2.5 million grants. We had this network of courses. We had sort of faculty partnerships throughout the college, actually through the university. But I think it came because at the beginning we didn't overwhelm ourselves. We thought of one thing and we used that thing to think through what we wanted to accomplish. It really to what we felt was important to accomplish. We would have done 1,000 things, but that crucible of doing that really taught us what we meant by writing beyond the curriculum.